let's get into it. Ugh. You'll never believe the theme we're listening to. Of course it is the one, the only, the cliffhanger herself. Who of last stream, yesterday's. But that's not what we're doing today. Because I don't do that just any day of the week, no. When I'm not getting destroyed by a strong lady, I am doing art. And today is that day. Well, one of those days. Ideally all 5 of them in a weekday, unless I get sleepy. Which could happen, and has happened. And will likely happen again. That's not important. Because today we're doing webcomic. Trying to make sure my glasses don't get dug. They get burrowed into my face with these new frames here. I must get them adjusted. Or something at some point. New layer. Why is it on the soft eraser? Get out of here, dude. And then go the hard eraser is gigantic. Oh. She's got similar eyes to how he be doing. I didn't realize how short this phase 2 theme is. It's looping pretty often. I've listened to the extended version of it because the main theme was like 2 minutes long and the phase 2 one was like 2 minutes long. It's short. For like the main draw to the game, at least that's why I was playing it. And is. Act like I beat it. I ain't beat it yet. Yeah, I got some ideas. Alright, let's move on to the next panel, and we can draw her face later. There's always time to draw a face. Not now, but at a different time in the future. When you feel like it. Drawing ears in perspective. What a good intro to this. What a good way to start as a warm-up. I barely know how to draw these on a profile shot. Also, he doesn't even have these ears. I was getting caught up in the how-to. And not even with the what he is. He's got pointy ears. That's like the whole thing. Pay attention, Zodin. You fool. We might need to rotate them. Is this how I even need to be here? I don't know. Maybe we start this over here. Oops, not like that. Not like that at all. We go for more of a profile shot. Or not profile. More of the from the rear shot here. Yeah, I think that's this is the angle we're looking for. Good. I was going for like some kind of weird profile shot. Doesn't make any sense physically or spatially. Glad we fix it. I don't know if we're going to listen to this whole 30 minutes of this, but I haven't gotten sick of it yet. Hello, Fault. Yeah, Mask. What's going on? It's been a while since you've entered my chat room. Do you have something you would like to say, perhaps? I don't know. I'm just wondering, you know. So I'm not even... Nothing specific. Green Monster Hunter Prophet? Well, well, well. Look who came crawling back to the stream. With his head in his hands, begging for forgiveness. It appears the prophet was right. The whole time. It's almost like I called myself a prophet for a reason. When I tell you Capcom Jesus spoke into my brain directly, you better believe that next time. He may have got the date a little bit wrong the first time, but he said a Monster Hunter was coming soon, and that's what I had to tell you. To an award show near you. And lo, not only did I win that prediction, I won in style. I don't know if you saw the VOD, of course, of my triumphant victory. But I would recommend it. In fact, I still have to clip that moment. Thank you for being here to remind me that I have yet to do. I really ought to get around to it. I gotta immortalize that moment forever. Was on vacation in another state. Ah, I see. A likely story from someone trying to escape my wrath, perhaps? Mayhaps. It's fine, you're free to go. For now, your streamer Swan's stream. I didn't have a Game Awards stream. So you would have to catch it on hers. I'm sure the VOD's still in there. It's fairly recent. I do have to go clip it, though. My favorite moments of absolute triumph. Some people didn't believe, but I never stopped believing. That's the difference between me and other false prophets. Did you see the Gen Liza P? No, Liza P's been going pretty good, actually. It was literally just that one Malenia attack, and that was it. I hate that. Why did they choose to do that? You look up guides on it afterwards, and people are like, oh, you can just run away from it, and then some other guys are like, no, that actually doesn't work for me. And it's like, well, if it's one thing to be a hard move, it's another thing to be inconsistent and not make any sense. Which is apparently what that move suffers from. Inconsistency. No one knows what to do against it. I just want a solution to be consistent and viable. I don't care if it's hard to execute, I just want people to know what they're doing, including myself, when you get into a boss fight. So, outside of King of Puppets, everything's been going great. Because nobody else has been like that. In fact, we got to a boss that I think is the epitome of fair difficulty in this game. They got a pretty beefy HP pool, they got a diverse moveset, they hit pretty hard, but everything is readable. And you know what they're gonna do, if you just pay attention. It's just getting good at that point. And that makes me respect the boss fight even more, outside of it just being a very attractive, strong lady in a suit of armor that does fall off. So it's kind of the best thing ever. That was the cliffhanger of last stream, by the way. If tune into the next Liza P stream, we will be fighting Lexasia. People say Laxasia, but I'm gonna do her the honor of pronouncing her name correctly. I know. Haven't pronounced anything else in that game correctly by choice, but this time she's earned it. And I've only met her for 2 minutes. Or more like, maybe like 15 to 20 minutes. I was getting a little nervous, because the two bosses that came before her were just reused assets. You get to the lady already? Apparently I did. I didn't think she would show up so soon either. I thought she was like final boss material. Cool, I know. She's already there. I didn't even get a chance to put her on the alt account. We arrived? Is that the right? No, we arrived so fast. I don't know. Which means I think we're pretty dang close to done with the video game, assuming she doesn't take a bajillion years. Missing a lot of stuff but running. I don't think I'm missing that much stuff, honestly. Considering I'm gonna go back and do like a side quest stream before we finish out the game. There's only like a few side quests that are marked on the thing. I haven't been too out of pace with what I'm supposed to. And also, most of the stuff I'm missing is probably just a bunch of lame garbage anyway, like a shortcut to an area that has like, oh, it's got a Legion capsule in it or whatever. Or some kind of item, like a frame that I don't need because I already have a better one. I'm sure it's a bunch of that stuff. I feel like I'm not missing too much important stuff. Alright, let's get his ponytail, his ponyta on here. What vague shape shall it be today? Also, I have to stop using that sword I was using because it is decidedly one of the most broken weapons in the entire game. We didn't even know the true extent to which it was broken until the last stream that we did yesterday. I have to use a slightly less overpowered weapon to beat the cheating allegation. If I'm gonna beat the game, I don't want people to accuse me, well, it's only because he used the best weapon in the game. They say, I don't know. I swapped to a different one. Alright? I don't want to hear it. It's not my fault that the poke move is so fast and does so much damage. It does like an absurd amount of damage. So instead I'm using the sword that explodes when you use it, its special art move. And I don't even use, I'm using a build where I don't even use most of my Fable arts because I have an amulet that scales my damage up if I don't. I bet there's some quartz I'm missing in the game, though. There's probably a special enemy or two that drops some of those that I could have gone back for, and then I could have another Fable art slot, which would make my damage go up even more. But that'll be for the side quest stream, for sure. Alright, I think that's enough of Laxasia's theme. I'm just saying, listen, I'll hear plenty of it next Saturday, I'm sure. This Saturday, I mean. The Nameless Queen? No, Nameless King boss fight was easy. Laxasia seems like she's gonna be difficult. That's right, I said it. Dark Souls 3 bosses are easy. We're gonna listen to Dark Souls 3 music. Out of spite. If I played Dark Souls 3 on stream now, that would be an easy game. First tries all around, and I mean it. There's just a bunch of complete soundtracks. I want the best of dark ambient music for deep focus and relaxation. Orchestral Dark Souls. Now we'll just go with this Giga Chad theme song, but it's Dark Souls boss music. No, thank you. We'll just do the Chill Souls music. Yeah. I gotta check the volume. Do a ping. More ping. Ping pong. Alright, it seems pretty good. Right here. Yeah. His neck might be too far forward there. I think his beard might be too dang high. He needs the full beard. Let my chat reset. What do you mean, welcome to Zotan's chat? I've been here the whole time. I've been here for years. Have you now? I don't know. How long have I been on Twitch.television? I've been streaming for about half a year now. I think we're almost there. But on Twitch.television, I have definitely been on here for years, maybe even too many of them. What the heck? Where did 3 viewers come from? Get out of here. You freaking rando. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. Maybe, depending on who you are. If you're Russian bots, I don't need you. Unless you contribute to my affiliate viewer count, then I might tolerate a few Russian bots. I'll tolerate bots of any nationality, so long as they contribute to my view count. I didn't buy them, Twitch, for the record. I didn't bring them here. Somebody else dragged them in. Mask, did you check your shoes before you came in here? I told you they like to hide on the bottom of shoes. They're like those people that try to sneak into places you gotta drive into by hanging on the underneath of the underside of the car. I scrubbed them before coming in. I don't know who dragged them in then. What the heck, dude? You have been taking pretty good care of your shoes recently, what with the polishing and all that, so I'll take your word for it. Oh, Christ. I gotta draw another shoulder pad. Why does he do it to himself? Pauldron. Sorry, it has a name. It's called a pauldron. Yikes. Buy some actual shoe paint? What were you using before? I thought you had shoe polish in this, the screenshot. Not the screenshot, the pictures you were showing me. I even made a comment about how it was Oso shoe polish. Because that's where he belongs. On people's shoes. The polish just hides the scratches? Oh, you need to actually paint it over. You gotta go full on like that toy repairer, toy restorer. From Toy Story 2, you gotta paint over the Andy. The proverbial Andy. Music, are you a little loud? Are you perhaps? Shut up? There you go. I think it's got to be wider and taller and bigger in most dimensions. They reveal themselves after using them like 3 times, yeah. I never got dress shoes. I mean, like, I have them, but I don't understand them. Because I got those shoes, and then you'd see those people, they're so easy. The rubber is so soft on them, you just scrape it right off on the floor. Like, why are they built so cheap? They're supposed to be for expensive venues and such. You want to expose the bottom of your foot after 3 times of using them? You definitely can. Just like make one misstep and scuff your foot 1 time. Boom. No more dress shoe left. Getting choked up just thinking about it. All those ruined shoes. Are you still getting louder? Alright, no, that's just my headphones. Gotta turn them down. Bing. Yesterday I went back to Webtoon to reread Elseed for the 4th time. Got reminded about comment cringe. Yeah, Webtoon comment section, you gotta remember, is mainly 13-year-old girls. That's nothing to say anything about girls or 13-year-olds, but, you know. You just notice a pattern some of these times. 13-year-old girls can be normal human beings, but 13-year-old Webtoon girls? I don't know, man. History has not given them the benefit of the doubt. In my mind. That's all I'm saying. As a 45-year-old man, I have wisdom about these things, for sure. Yep. Definitely all of that is true. (2019) 13-year-old web girl. Yeah, they're from the COVID times as well. They had nothing better to do. At some point, all they could do was read Webtoon, eat hot chip, and lie. Sorry, that's a different thing. That's a different Reddit meme. Been reading this series for 4 years. Is it not done? Or have you just been going back and rereading it a bunch and never finishing it? I'll admit I have not read Elseed. I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right. Absolutely not. Oh my god. Let's see when it's going to end. So it's kind of like, what's that one everyone complains about? Sub-Zero? How, like, nothing is happening. Same thing with Down to Earth. Basically, all of the webtoons that are so popular, you can tell that the company does not want them to end. And they're just like, please make another episode. I don't care if it doesn't have a plot. Please just make more of it. We'll give you money. Like, actual money, I'm sure. Instead of, like, their usual rates, which is apparently not even a living wage. Very cool. Lore Olympus. I think Lore Olympus has a plot. I just don't think people like it very much. They just read it to talk about how bad it is these days. That's the only discourse I see about Lore Olympus. I really enjoy it, though. Plot is a bit of a... You're talking about Elseed for the plot you really enjoy? I'm sure it's good. That one I haven't really heard much criticism about. Even if it's long-winded, I'm sure it's for a reason. I'm sure that one's got some good storytelling. I've heard good things about it. Just never engaged with it personally. Or porcelainly. Another one I gotta read is Unholy Blood, mainly because the art for that one is nuts. I hear the protagonist is kind of overpowered and kind of invalidates most of the stakes for the story. But she's a strong vampire lady, so it's kind of like, I can probably overlook many things. With that being the crux of this entire series. It's wholesome, alright. Wholesome series. Isn't it an action series? Unholy Blood good? Yeah. I've heard. The artist uses a ton of tricks, but they use them very effectively. They use the symmetry tool a lot when they do those crazy expressions, when they're doing like the vampire going, ha. Stuff like that. They're using symmetry on like all of the stuff here. But it works. They just change like a few of the hair strands and it's basically unrecognizable as symmetry tool. She is absolutely OP. That's what I've heard. That's the only thing I know about that series. Other than art good, story apparently pretty good, if not for the fact that the protagonist a little busted. But I'm I'm fine with a busted protagonist. So long as there still actually feels like there's a threat to something about them. Whether it's them or something they love, I don't know. You know, you can have a ton of stuff that creates threats. I mean, Superman's overpowered. He still has stuff he's got to deal with all the time. You can make threats for overpowered characters compelling. It's been done, and it will be done again. Maybe. I'm sure Sarcastic Core, no, it's not Sarcastic Cores. Who is it? Overly Sarcastic Productions. They both have sarcastic in their name, and I watch both of them. So I mixed them up right there. I feel so ashamed. They probably got a whole bunch of trope list videos about it. Trope talks, they call them. I do watch them, even though I sound like a narc trying to talk about drugs in the way that I'm talking about their channel. Yeah, I know about those overly sarcastic fellers. They're dudes, right? All of them. They got two people that named themselves after colors. They did orange and something else, I'm sure. What time is it? We've already been live for like 37 minutes. Oh, I get no time to work on this comic anymore. It'll be out when I'm dead. Don't worry. I'll have it on an auto-release schedule. That way, even if I don't ever release it on purpose, it'll still go out there someday. And then I'll probably forget to turn that off and still be alive, and then it'll all come out. Oops. She makes a joke out of all the villains? Yeah. That can work in your story. It can work. But mainly more for like a comedy series, I would imagine. Unholy Blood seems like it mainly based on its tone from the images I have seen. And the general stylistic tendencies of it. It seems like it would try to be more of like a drama and action type series. So making a joke out of all of your villains, maybe not the best narrative move for that kind of thing, but you know what? I'm not the one with a multi-million times viewed series on Webtoon, so what do I know? Next to nothing compared to these people. Not yet, I might add. I think his helmet is skewed again. I can tell without even flipping it. Yeah, I knew it. I could feel it with my eyes. Get over there. Yup. I always draw the helmets wrong, I can tell. I know these things. Sometimes it's not about fixing your weaknesses, it's just about knowing where they are and then trying to course correct as best as possible. Alright, let's do this. we should start here and then do this one. There we go. And then we should probably move that so it's properly aligned. Elsie does have a problem though. Go on. Do tell with great detail and fervor. I wish to know its issues. Spill the LCT all over the floor. Oops, I got it. Too good is that its issue. It's a bit of a hard worker. It works too hard. That's my main flaw that I tell employers. Every time things get a bit too out of control at Deus Ex Mr. Cade. Oh, I see. He sounds lovely. He's just helping out the plot. What's wrong with that? Negating stakes entirely. Happens. There's nothing wrong with invalidating your whole story. Still consequences and stuff, but like it almost always happens. Yeah. I don't think people will have to worry about a Deus Ex Machina in my comic. I'm just thinking, based on the plot I have outlined so far, I think things make sense pretty consistently in my narrative. I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but that is something I like to think I'd focused on a bit. At least a bit in the writing process. Things happen for a reason. There was an old script writing technique that I used to run over some scenes with a car, in my head, where you try to map out scenes as opposed to, instead of, what was the phrasing exactly? Instead of phrasing your sequence of events like this happens, then this happens, this happens, then this happens, you have to phrase them as, what was the word? I need to remember. One of them was, script writing tip. Then I'm trying to find it. Screenplays. I think it was a screenplay specifically. Screenwriting, blah, blah, blah. I think I might have saved a Reddit post about it. Yeah, I might have it. We're at the point where there are actual opponents that can match up to him. Ooh, we've reached power creep, but in a point that actually makes it interesting. Here, I'm gonna see if I save this Reddit post, because it was a pretty good way to construct scenes, and I wish I had saved it to a better, more memorable spot. Let me scroll. I'm scrolling, don't worry about it. We'll find it. Story progression? I don't know. I saved it a while ago, too. Story plotting guides? So a lot of things I really like about the comic. Like how there's comedy and stuff in between it, yeah. It's always good to break up the tension of your plot in that way. I don't think I'm going to be a particularly strong comedy writer. But I do have stuff to break up the action sequences, for sure. I've planned that ahead. You always got to be trying to build character, plot, theme, or some combination of them. Ideally, at least two. If you try to do just one at a time, your plot tends to drag on, or at least the sequence that you're writing. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. We're reaching posts I saved from like a year ago. Yeah, I'll try to find that later. Like a cat giving a guy a skull fracture, that's pretty good. I do enjoy that. Maybe I saved it as a bookmark somewhere. I'll have to go find that. It was really good. But the specific phrasing was essentially trying to avoid the word then in your script or your screenplay. I think it was a screenplay tip specifically. And instead trying to focus on language that would allow for cause and effect to be more apparent in your story. Because that stuff is important. And it helps you avoid the Deus Ex Machina problem. Which is why I was trying to find it, because it's topical. Flip canvas. No, I see a thing. I see we're gonna get the cat sequence, I'm imagining. I'll just let that pan out over there. Oh, shared another example on Discord. He's pretty freaking creepy, this cat. He's doing the Smash Brothers clap over there. Hey, Dark Souls, could you just like zhizh? Or like a smidge. Oh. that out of here. Ah. No. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yep. Anyway, I don't mean to belabor the point, but what did you think about the Monster Hunter trailer? Since I willed it into existence, you could at least tell me what you thought about it, you know? Did you like the particle effects of the weather? I thought it was pretty cool. The sandstorm, the AI herd behavior, nuts. Just a slew of 8 bears trying to mow you down. The lightning looked particularly great. You could tell this is for sure the RE engine now. Saw it in like 40p. Well, you haven't watched it since, just to see what it was like in its native resolution. It's on the internet now. You could just look at it. Bad internet. You could just see it now, though. I can watch it on stream for you. I don't know what quality setting you use. I don't even know what I stream at. Do I have quality settings here? I can't check. I guess I could check if I go on twitch.tv. /Zotan. Make sure to follow, like, comment, subscribe. You can't even do that. Yeah, I only have source quality. So you could watch it here. Yes, please? Okay, I guess we could watch it here. There's no problem with that. Just wait a bit. Alright, you just let me know when, and then I'll do it. I wouldn't mind watching the trailer again anyway. Change the PC, got it. Say no more, say less, king. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I was going back to my content, my video producer. Okay, get out of here. Now get out. Okay. Bling. Oh, a mystery is afoot in Dark Souls land. What theme is this actually? I forget. King Vendrick. Oh, that actually is a mystery. That's like the only mystery of the game. What happened to that guy? His wife. Sucked the soul right out of him. Sorry, it's a spoiler, but also it's a bit of boomer humor in Dark Souls 2. How many people know that? That's the whole subtext. The old ball and chain sucking the soul out of you. You never really interpret it that way, but you know, as an audience member, my interpretation is just as important as the director's. So, you know, you have to respect it. Legally. Miyazaki wanted me to interpret it in that way, or else he wouldn't have made it. Nah, the sleeve is not correct, bro. Get it out. Let's go here, let's go muscle here, and then you got thing here. Yeah, that looks like an arm. Alright, you just gotta see if an arm can work under your clothing that you've drawn. If it can, then you're good. If it can't, then sometimes, believe it or not, you're still good. Does not matter. If you draw enough loose, flowy drapery, you can just kind of ignore what's going on under there. Most of the time. That's why people do that. That's why freaking Miura did it. You see Guts here? Sometimes he's a very chiseled marble man. With spiky hair and cool armor and a big sword. But other times he's just kind of here. And he's just a cloak. And that's what he is for the whole panel. He's just a big old cloak. And it's great. And I love that. Of course, Miura even still couldn't just go do something normally. He had to go the extra mile and he starts cross-hatching the cloak. So that the values are all nuts. And it's just like, could you just do one thing not at 100,000,000%? Just draw like a black rectangle. And it'd be fine. Ready? Alright, we'll swap over to... I'm just ranting about how Berserk is too good again. We'll swap over to the Monster Hunter trailer. Let me bring it up. MH Wild trailer. Now, since I'm streaming... I've watched 124 hours of Zotan stream. Yo, respect. I don't think I've even watched 124 hours of Zotan stream. I think I've been unconscious some of it. Yeah, we have to watch the Xbox version? No, thank you. Where's the actual Monster Hunter YouTube channel? I guess we'll just do the Xbox one. I feel gross. And then we'll go, well, I guess I really can only cap out at 720p because that's what my source quality is. So we'll just do that. We'll just watch that. Why am I connecting to chat again? My stream is being a little weird and wacky. Browser. This one. Here we go. How's the volume on? Pretty loud, actually. Get a load of this. We'll go full screen for that. Ooh, look at these stunning vistas. Look at these big armadillos. You know what, hold on, I'm gonna crank it up to like 4K and just see if it scales better on the stream. The stream is already gonna artifact it, so let's just do it this way. Yeah, that's crispier on my end, so it should be crispier on your end, I think. Look at those particle effects, brother. That's nuts. The weather's gonna be crazy in this game. And the herd mentality looks so organic, it's so weird. What are they gonna do in this game? Dun dun dun. Wow. There's gonna be a big old snake boss fight. Look at him, he's a snake. Rathalos. Get out. Oh, no. It's the worst part. Oh, 2025. I want it now. I want it now, dude. You can't do it to me. Yeah, I know, the biggest sad reveal of all time, but also it's a new Monster Hunter, so it's like... what do you do, man? Same. Home. Looks pretty cool. It looks interesting. It looks like it might be slightly open world. Alright, now before we go away. Where is this one? Oh, pause that. Videos. Recent broadcast. This one. And then you go to about 3 hours and 22 minutes. How do I leave? 3 hours, 22 minutes. Here we go. This is where I win.
On BG3, that's awesome, Cantus.
I'm sure it would be Swan.
Final world premiere.
If you didn't know your fate. Hold on, here we go.
It's not gonna be Monster Hunter.
Oh, hold on, this is the wrong thing.
Is it gonna be GTA? No?
Shut up. Post this link in a different chat. Here we go. Dunk, 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 dunk.
No,
322. And here we go. Oh, it's already up. All right, good.
No, wait.
I win.
No.
I won.
No. No, wait. No, no way.
I can't believe it.
No, it.
I should clip
looks too
this.
different.
I should probably clip it.
We're holding. We're
Dun,
holding.
dun, dun, dun,
No
dun, 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 dun. Absolutely destroyed. Owned. Easiest victory I ever did in my life. So easy, dude. Not even a problem. Wasn't even worried. Last trailer of the Game Awards? I don't even freaking care, dude. I was so confident.
I can't believe.
Look at all the chat celebrating my victory. My strength, my vigor, my vim.
Coming with the chair.
I'm so freaking talented. And a prophet.
I can't believe.
It'll never get old. Give me back my music. Although that is music to my ears in some ways. The despair. I'm glad she didn't enter the stream at that moment. You never know when she's lurking around. I saw Swan's angry face link. Yeah, it's good. It's a good icon. And to think I almost had a donation link. Except not really, because I was never going to lose. So it's like... Get out of my face. Freaking bird lady. Can't believe she thought she could step to me. I'm the prophet. The Monster Hunter advocate. Me and Ryozo go way back. For sure. Oh, we're over an hour. I should probably actually work on the commission I was paid to do. So I shall do that momentarily. after I adjust this arm for a second. We got to adjust this sleeve in the future. I don't know how, but I think we will. I think this hand needs to be bigger as well. Just a smidgen. It's always a smidgen. At least that means I'm not wildly off with most of my stuff. Just a little bit. Now his wrist is too small. Get a wider wrist, you fool. What are you doing over here? You're supposed to be the muscly elf daddy that keeps Miso occasionally attending my streams. Without you, I only have muscular elf women. I need to have equality. In terms of the binary, at least. I haven't drawn any non-binary elf characters yet. Let's adjust this pinky. Alright. I sent the skull cracking cat. Alright, I'll look at it. There's a guy smirking. I'm gonna kill this cat. What the heck? This guy sucks. I'll just say it was an accident. What the hell, dude? And then the thwap occurs upon his visage. And then there's some pow-pow noises. The people are appearing to... Oh my god, he's wailing on him. The cat's going sicko mode. Beating him to and fro. How dare you glare at me with that look. Here's a kitty punch, you punk. What is this series? He beats the man to near death. He's in the soul realm now. Oh dear ancestor. Yeah, he nearly dies. That's pretty good. You said skull crack. You didn't say he nearly killed the man. That's a whole different level. Alright, let's save and then open up Chris. Commissione. This is here, right? Do I just have it in here? No, I have it in art stuff. There we go. Perfect. Alright, we can... I think, if I remember right, Chris said he wanted the European badger, which I shall check, just to make sure. Yeah, he wants the English one. And then he sent me a TikTok that I had not watched yet about stunlocking a monster. I'll have to watch that. It's Guinevere's theme, everybody, and good lord, the fan art. Every time it catches me off guard. What was it? European badger. Yeah, he wants the funny, cuddly looking one. This is why we ask these things. Because now we can go here and get rid of, where's the badger iconography? Get rid of this. Get rid of this one. And get rid of this one. And paste it and get this boy over here. Right where he belongs. Where'd my music go? Oh, I paused it like an idiot. Why did I pause it even? Hop. Alright. We'll do the line art for Krim. And then we'll do the tattoo afterwards when I send him the refinement. flip canvas again. He's a little skewed. That's why we flip. Transform skew. And now that I see that, we have to adjust the arm again. So it's a good thing I do these. I think it's too small. Is the shoulder too far in? What's the problem here? Let's diagnose the issue. Alright, let's hide the tattoo, I think, at least a bit. And we'll do a real line art layer. Bulling. Now you're too quiet. Louder. No, I don't like that. We'll just get rid of that there. Do I like the tangent? Absolutely not. Boom. Just slam that piano, dude. Just slam it. Now it's getting so loud again, like, brother. I can't win with this. I cannot win. I'd have to set like a limiter to be a little too high. Just so it auto-corrects itself. My Zoom freaked out. Alright. Not like the application. I don't use that. Not since college. In the disease times. You're still loud. Like shish. Actually, this just kind of goes like here, so I don't know what I'm doing. No, this one is always so quiet. To the next one. There we go. I saw what you did. You what? I don't know what you. Hi, Swan. What? Ahem. I just gotta. Hi guys. What happened? Stream start. Sup guys? Welcome to the stream. Just a little late today, I'll be honest. I'm sorry about that. Don't worry about it. Nothing's going on. What? How did you even see? You weren't here verbally. That means you don't exist. Extra late stream, yeah. For sure. That's not how fingers work. Get that finger out of here. I wish not to look at it any longer. Ew. Get out of here. I'll fix you later. I was gonna clip it on stream, but I decided I would be too lazy to do that right now. I'll do it later. I might even upload it on my own YouTube channel. Swan, do you give me permission to upload your loss on my YouTube channel? To immortalize it forever on the interwebs. Mine has been featured on your channel already. It's only been twice. It's only been twice. You don't gotta be all bent out of shape about it. It's only 2 times. You don't gotta worry about it. I might create. Fine. I won't do it. 2 times too many. He's got a beefy chin. Maybe not that beefy. That's like a Crimson Chin type looking MF-er dude. I don't gotta do that. I don't actually care. I didn't want to assume about repurposing your content onto my own channel. So I figured I would ask. I know you put a lot of work into that stream. Mainly hyping up how wrong I was gonna be. You're being nice for once. For once! Don't get used to it. It'll wear off in the next probably 10 seconds when the stream delay catches up to what you're hearing me say. It'll happen. I got a reference for this fool. Where is he? Nope. Oh, that's the dog. There's the guy. What do his dang sideburns look like? Oh, that song's good. Don't go away. Oh, there it goes. There's no way to ever hear it again. Everyone knows YouTube videos operate under Snapchat rules. You can only watch it for a limited amount of time, then it's gone. And if you screenshot it, everyone will know. That was always the weirdest part about Snapchat to me. The fact that it just outed you for saying stuff. Or not saying, it's screenshotting stuff. I guess it was a built-in defense mechanism, specifically for sending pics of spaghetti. If you know what I mean. It's like, well, if somebody's gonna invade your privacy, you're probably gonna want to know about it, right? So that makes sense. I know a friend, or not a friend, I would actually much rather prefer to distance myself from this person as much as possible because of what I'm about to say. I knew a person in my, I think it was high school, who got caught screenshotting some girl's pictures. Not like risque pictures, because like how would he even receive them in the first place? But you know, it's not a great look to be outed as that weirdo screenshotting pictures of women's in the high school. I'm also glad that I never had Snapchat. It always seemed like it was just a trap set for exactly that moment. Oh no, yeah, I know. That did not weigh easy on that guy. I did know him though, I talked to him. He seemed like an alright guy, except for that. That was a bad habit of his. Distancing yourself from that person sounds good, yeah. He wasn't like an awful person. But I would prefer to distance myself from a guy who does that. That's not really my thing. You know, invasion of personal privacy. Oh, am I out of music? Where did you go? No, it's just the stupid silence. It's literally so silent. Ooh. New music. I know a guy in school that seems pretty alright and is violently racist on Discord. Alright, well you're gonna have to explain or not explain. You have to pick one. You have to say I will not elaborate, or you have to give details. You never know what people are hiding. I know. Imagine what I'm hiding. Actually, you know what I'm hiding. I'm hiding an alt account. A spicy art account. That's all that I'm hiding. That could be construed as nefarious, but you know, only if you're like a Catholic, I guess. Like a hardcore Catholic. He draws what? Oh, heavens. Oh, and then they faint on the ground. No, they don't faint on the ground. They're too rich for that. This is a rich Catholic person in my mind. This person I've created in my mind. He faints and he falls. His servant brings a futon to, like, catch him. Like, at the last moment. That's the person I'm imagining. Oh! If your parents knew... Oh, man. I would probably hear about it for about 15 minutes. It would be a little uncomfortable, and then we'd move on. That's probably how it would go. And then they would just not... They would ask not to know any more about it in the future. Supportive to a fault, these parents. I can do very little wrong. Because I have not done very much wrong historically. Drugs? No. Alcohol? No. Bad grades? No. Not really. Gang warfare? Actually, surprisingly, no. No gang warfare over here. A YouTube? Give me the YouTube. Give it to me. You're gonna send me Family Guy clips? I can't believe you would do this to me. Do I have to ban you, Mask? Have you been banned in my chat before? I have to check. You have been timed out 4 times, but I've never banned you. Okay. I see.
Take this guy down. Penis.
Yeah. That's how it would go. Exactly. That was like the perfect clip. My god. Why would you ever time Mask out? I don't know. He must have said something. He must have been talking some smack. Proof must hold the record. Yeah, Proof absolutely holds the record, as long as he keeps talking smack about Monster Hunter in favor of Dragon's Dogma, which I also love, by the way. Like, I know Dragon's Dogma is, like, critically a 7 out of 10, but I love that game like it's a 10 out of 10. So, trust me, I've done my time in the Dragon's Dogma mines to know that he's out of pocket when he's talking like that about Monster Hunter and Dragon's Dogma. It is a 7 out of 10 game that you can enjoy. A lot. And he knows that. He knows this. Everybody who plays Dragon's Dogma knows it's not a great game. It's just a good game that we irrationally love for some reason. I don't know why. It just happened. It's this weird middle ground. You got timed out in my chat, and I've only ever timed out Oso. Oh, man. And Oso has... I've seen some of the stuff Oso types in your chat, so it's like, oh my god. What did Proof do? You can't even trust Oso to ask what food you ate yesterday in your chat. And the fact that I just brought that up, you probably already know what his likely answer would default to. You know what he would say. And that's the problem. Your mother? No. He says something much worse, usually. He has a very 4chan sense of humor when it comes to that particular... He's brought the joke, if you can call it that, up multiple times. Gotta love him. Terrible. Absolutely nefarious human. Swan, you know that feeling you had? What did you call it? Foaming at the mouth to play Star Ocean? I've got that for fighting Laxasia now. Sorry, you gotta pronounce it the way she said it. Honor the woman's name. Put some respect on it. That's what I'm feeling right now towards that boss fight. I gotta get in there, but I can't. I can't do it. I don't have time until the weekend. She put her foot on me. Twice. Like, what am I gonna do? Foaming at the mouth for that. I'm... Don't say it like that. I don't even remember what I said. You're gonna have to remind me. I just hope we don't get into another piss shark discussion. That was out of pocket, out of line even. What are we talking about piss shark for, dude? I did not sanction that conversation. That was purely Garo and that new guy Will's doing. Revenge against Divinity? Oh Christ. Oh god, we have to go past the first act. We have to. That was so soul-crushing. I can't believe it. The ship was fine. It was great. Loved it. Tutorial, amazing. And then you play the video game. It's like, why do I even play these anymore? I could be reading a book right now. And I don't even do that. I just could. Player versus game, that's true. It's not even PvE anymore, it is PvG. Is the game hard? Oh, you have no idea, Mask. Divinity 2, Original Sin. Very hard game. Apparently notoriously so, which neither me nor Swan knew before we tried it, and we got freaking owned. By everything. With how much glowing praise the game receives, you would not expect it to be this absolute nightmare when you try to first attempt it. Play it on you. Don't listen to her. She's just been indoctrinated into the Reddit forums. You have to min-max in normal mode, true, and we're going to do that. We're gonna try. I will say, though, I got a rare Zotan Waifu W in our first playthrough, and it only took, like, 4 seconds of talking with the partner in question. It was the easiest I've ever gotten into a relationship, and I don't know how to feel about that. I almost did it on accident, is what it feels like. That's the train. Her name was Butter. That's all I'm gonna say. And I believe that she has been... Change my mind, I want to go magic instead of physical? Alright. We can do that. One of us has to be a conjurer then. And then I didn't look up what the other good classes are. Maybe wizard? I think the wizard were good for crowd control. So if you could just like use the summons from the conjuration to like hold people in one spot, and then you use the AoE damage from the wizard, that sounds like some good team synergy in my opinion. We will, I think, be squishy, unfortunately, but that'll be fine. When we have lone wolf buffs to make us invincible. Magic sounds cool. It did sound cool. It also looked cool. It's the team spirit. We have to blow up the video game. There's no time for petty squabbling. Alright, how are we looking without a guide here? Hide the refrauds. Lone wolf squishies. We'll destroy everything in our path. I believe it. You drew shoes once. How do these work? How do shoes happen? Not like that. I've already forgot. How am I going to do this perspective here? I did not really map out the planes of the foot. Let's try that instead of what I'm doing right now. It's gonna be like here. No, reconnecting to chat. Why is my Twitch freaking out? Stop doing that. Decide to not do that. Are the Yakuza shoes more pointed? Is that what my problem is? What do dress shoes look like? I'm gonna look this up. We need like the do they wear? Let me look up Yakuza footwear. Yakuza shoes. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, they just got the loafers. Alright. Yeah, we'll go with the loafers here instead. And they are more pointed. They don't have this sort of like high top type thing going on. Pointy, yeah, they're a little bit more pointed here. That's better. Alright, let's fix that up. And a little bigger on the thing there. Perfect. This perspective is gonna drive me insane, dude. Nah, we'll just keep the profile slim here. Like mine. Maybe I'm wrong about this too. This is difficult to draw these shoes. I'm looking at the reference again. How did people do this? I need more angles of these things. Everyone's too busy showing off shoes at, like, good angles for photography and not this hyper-specific one that I need that would look bad in a photograph. This is fine. I can help maybe with me shoes. That's true. You do got shoes that look pretty much just like this. If you want to send some reference, I would appreciate it. Does this look a little too ridiculous here? I think it does. Let's ease up on that. Need to fix this rankle situation up. Or do we want to just do the one where it's like slightly draped above the shoe? There's multiple ways to go about this. Yeah, I think that's how they usually wear it. Covering the top of the shoe a bit. Which actually just makes this a lot easier to draw, so that's a win-win for me. Sent. Okay, thank you. Let me check. Yeah, nice. Yeah, let's go. Let's copy that. You'll... Hey, I said copy. Whoa. Big, glossy JPEG. Probably the most high-res shoe I've ever seen in my life. Alright, so we got the point, and it, like, frays it out here. It's a little thinner here, towards the midsection. And it gets wider pretty significantly towards the heel there. Thank you, Mask. Appreciate it. I do wonder how we're gonna do the little divot for the heel, though. I mean, it's gotta be more severe here. Might have been it. That's the MVP live reference. I know, this is great. Screw Pinterest. Gotta have resources. It's like when I looked in the mirror to figure out my arm anatomy. Just because I can. Very helpful. I could almost use myself for a skeleton anatomy. Let's see, where's my freaking tibia again? Oh, there it is. Came at the right time. Gwen's theme is play. Yeah. Welcome in, Will. You've caught me in my moment of shame. I am not, in fact, a video game live streamer. Most of the time. I am making art. How's it going? Fake gamer, it's true. I'm one of those streamers. Filthy artiste. I'm not a gamer, I just play one on television. Sometimes. But when I do, you gotta admit, I was doing pretty good. I was using the most overpowered weapon in the video game, but I was doing pretty good. Woke up a little bit ago, night shift sucks, bro. I also work night shift. But here's the thing, I haven't slept yet. Because I've had to do things all day. It's probably very bad for my physical health in the long term. Though we're not at the long term yet, are we? We're at the short term. Oops, what did I do? I actually have read articles that work in graveyard shifts, like I do. And I'm assuming, from the sounds of it, you do. It's actually bad for your heart long term. So that's a cool fact to know, that the only way I could earn money in like a year is bad for me long term. What are you gonna do? Capitalism. Is this Goblin Anatomy or are you stalling? I'm not stalling. I'm doing a commission. There's money on the line. This is my income. Not really. It's part of it though. This is some of my income. I can draw Goblin Anatomy. Hold on, here we go. Everybody strap in. First you start with the nose, because it's the most prominent feature. It actually contains all of the vital organs. The brain is here. The heart is very closely linked. It's about right there, and they link together. There's the lungs right in the end there. Some kidneys over here. I think the liver is behind those two here. The stomach is behind both of those. It's all in here. It's very important. You gotta never hit a goblin on the nose. You gotta do that. You got the ear, then you got all this. There's nothing going on in these. And then after all the organs are accounted for, you just have like a huge bunch of muscle. Like just Herculean in its awe-inspiring strength. It's actually a little gross if you're not used to it. Pectorals, they be popping all the time. Not gonna draw nipples because we're on Twitch.television. And they hate that. Then you get like as many abs as you can physically render on your bod. You got your latissimos. I think that's exactly what they're called. And then you draw your pants for courtesy. You do skip leg day as a goblin. That does happen very often. That's basically the gist of it. Our bones are made of solid gold. That's why we have to steal coins. It's like vitamin, it's like calcium supplements and vitamin D, or whatever the other one is. And we do vibrate to sweat. I don't know what the conversation was. I've already forgotten the lore of last stream that you guys created without me. Without my say-so or my input. Frankly, I don't appreciate it. What does this shoe look like on the internet again? Scrolling. Alright, here we go. Sweat, piss, shark vibe. I remember that part. Don't get me wrong. That part I do remember. I wish I didn't, but I do. I just don't remember what the goblin specific part was. I could never forget the other part of the discussion, even if I tried. And I did. Lord knows. You vibrate. Okay, that's what happened. Alright, good. I was trying to remember. And it was not coming to me in a dream or otherwise. Whoops. That's not how arms be and all that. You know how dogs is. Alright, let's take a look without the guide now. Whoops, not that one. This one. And we'll hide the references. Okay, we gotta put these, where's the shoes? There they are. Get up there. Actually, we'll bring these down here, so, because that just, like, makes actual sense. And then we gotta finish the hando. And then we'll be ready to, I think, color this in vaguely. Used to use Fresco, sorry, the sentence was hard. Make stickers and stuff on Redbubble, so I give you props for using Photoshop. This is not Photoshop, actually. This is Clip Studio Paint. I did use Photoshop a while ago. But then I left college, and they stopped paying for it for me, and I didn't want to deal with it. Ain't nobody gonna make me subscribe. I even pirated, I mean legally acquired, the last version of Photoshop that was not part of the subscription model. I got Photoshop CS6 somewhere on this PC. Haven't used it yet because of the same reason. Yeah, freaking Adobe and their monopolies and stuff, and big corpos. If you hang around here for at least 5 minutes, you'll learn my position on corpos, which is that they are bad. I don't like them. I know, it's a hot take in this modern era. $60 for Adobe sort of done. It's very stupid. I'm upset that they're the industry standard, quote unquote. Even though half of the time, like 90% of their programs don't even work properly. And the 3 that people do have to use for most jobs are just barely hanging on. Via tinfoil and bubblegum or whatever. There was that animated video that a YouTuber, I think his name is Noodle, that he had to make for a sponsorship, and he talked about the behind-the-scenes process of its creation, and how the video almost ruined him financially because the Adobe programs that everybody was using to make the video, this big project, kept crashing and losing stuff all the time. It's on my resume that I know how to use it. Yeah, I could put it on my resume. I think I do. I think I have Adobe Creative Suite on my resume. Even though, like, nobody cares about resumes as a graphic designer. It's all about your portfolio, and according to the employers I was applying to last year, before I gave up and just decided to stock grocery store shelves because I need money, they don't really much care about my portfolio either. So we'll have to reevaluate that at some point and see what's going on there. But right now I've just decided I'm going to save up money and I'm going to work on a webcomic, and that's going to be my life for a bit. Whatever happens after that, I don't know. No backpacking in Europe for me, thank you. I don't have time. I'm on that Sigma grind set. Why does his arm keep looking too short on this side? I don't know what's going on here. Is it just this part that looks too small? I gotta fix it. It's always this. Yoink. Maybe it's just angled wrong. Yeah, I think it was just a bad angle for it. Yeah, that looks better. I actually made it shorter, but the angle looks nicer, so that's good. We'll have to fix this hand, though. We'll do that. What if he just misses his hand and he's got like a hook? No, that's not part of the commission, but maybe I could convince Chris that a hook is the way to go. Work in a warehouse and it gets boring quick? Oh yeah, absolutely. If I didn't have podcasts, I would be dead by now. I would have, from insanity. I would have lost my mind. But luckily, we can wear headphones while stocking the grocery store shelves, and I am not deceased from boredom or otherwise psychologically induced trauma. Here, let's tighten up the graphics on level 3. That overlap didn't make sense, so we'll do that. I'm about to go eat breakfast, so I hope the commission comes out great. I'll see you later. Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you. I hope the breakfast also comes out great. I had breakfast this morning from Tim Hortons. It was cold. It's like, what do you mean it's cold? You just made it. You know, they probably pulled it out of the freezer, but like, come on. You're supposed to at least warm the thing. Can't believe it. Now we're out of Dark Souls music, for sure. I can feel it. That was no ordinary pause. Christmas lo-fi radio from Lo-Fi Girl? No, thank you. I'm not what you call a normie. Let's do the Hollow Knight music. Bing. How it goes. Hello, Chris. What do you think? I don't know. You can be the judge. I'm just ironing out the musculature here. You know, while you're here, the thing I'm more concerned about is the tattoo design, because that guy, I can get your input on that. The sketch for it. Because I think the line art's going just fine. For now. You'll notice that we have the European badger lagging. Is it really? Really, my art streams are doing that now? What the heck is going on? I gotta check my freaking analytics again. I got 0 dropped frames this time, so it's not me this time. Watch a gameplay? I probably could. For Ichiban's Pantalones. Where's the tattoo? Oh yeah, the tattoo is here. And then we can flip... No, this is... Wait, yeah, we gotta flip it. He does have back pockets? Okay, thank you. We actually gotta skew him again, I'm noticing. Also, the arms do gotta be bigger. They just gotta be longer. I don't know what I'm doing here with this anatomy. Don't do anatomy like this. I gotta hide this tattoo again. I can't watch stream, it lags too much. Oh, sorry to hear it. If you can even hear me. I'll type it. There we go. I'm gonna move his head onto a proper position. And we gotta skew his torso back, I think. The legs were fine. We gotta skew the torso now. Whoa. I've drawn some kind of mean lean here. Check the Discord. Alright, thank you. I'm assuming it's going to be Ichiban's pants, which is going to be very... Oh, nice. Very cool. This could actually be moved over more. Alright, now for the arm embiggening surgery. I think we gotta go down to like mid-thigh, actually. Which would be like here. And the shoulder would have to be wide. I gotta fix up this little area now, too. The HD butters was causing the lag, probably. But I have no dropped frames, so I don't know what the issue would be. Now we gotta beef up this shoulder, too. You know, it's honestly probably... Chris is probably gonna love the fact that most of my corrections to this drawing have been make the muscles bigger. Make the proportions bigger so that they work correctly. I think he's gonna like that. Lethal Company clip got viral and some people animated it. May I share them? Them? You said Lethal Company clip. And now it's a plural. I mean, I'll allow it, but I'm watching with your grammatical obfuscation of how much there actually is to share. I'm on to you, young man. Don't you freaking singular and then plural me. Two anime. I knew it. There's more than... I am a genius. You may share them. Maybe the neck should not be this wide, which is the first time I've said something should be smaller. Crazy. Does he got Adam's apple? Does he have... No, not the particular... Well, there's a little one right here. Yeah, we could do that. We can incorporate this here into that line right there. Alright, I'll watch those in un momento. Oh, how did this get arranged? You gotta be fixed. We just gotta draw another hand. Which is not this one, because this anatomy was very wrong. And I didn't know that. I didn't use my landmarks. Mid-thigh, Zotan. Would you just use mid-thigh for once in your life? And? What do you mean, and? I'll fight you. In the streets. Swan, boot up your live stream so me and Mass can duel. The OG. Alright, let's go take a TikTok adventure. Well, this cannot be stated between. It's his fault. He started it. Hold on, TikTok. Would you calm down? There's only 19 seconds. You're wasting them. Browser.
Oh, there's a landmine.
Give him back. That reminds me of that Sea of Thieves clip, which I will play after this. Get you a friend who cares about you like that. He's mine. Oh, there's a landmine.
Oh, there's a landmine. Oh! Oh! Give me him back! Give him back! Give him back!
Oh, he's doing parkour puzzles. Look at him go.
He's mine! Oh man.
Hold on.
Oh man.
Oh man. I can't. Why did they cut that part out at the end of their animations? That's the best thing. The final 2 seconds makes the whole clip.
Oh man.
I can't. Sup, Finn? How's it going? Oh, man. Oh, man. That reminds me of this clip. One of my favorite video game clips of all time, by the way. Hold on, here we go. And here we are.
Yeah, yeah.
Look! They were living in the video game. Captain! Look! It's so real. So raw. Eating cake at 12:27, living it up. Sometimes I eat cake for breakfast. I ate pizza rolls for breakfast the other day, but we already know that. I did it twice in a row. 2 days. Do that today? I don't have any. What if we do an ice cream redeem in your offline chat? Will that do anything? We can redeem channel points even though you're not live. I don't know if you understand this. We could redeem ice cream. Don't do. So what you're saying is it would have an effect. It's a lot of pizza rolls. It was at least 50 pizza rolls in 2 days. It was not the best decision I made, but I won. Finn, you were there. I won, right? You saw it. You were all there. We should. Cake redeem, and I'm gonna have 2 unhealthy redeems at the same time? Yeah, true.
Where you showed me the gameplay, you gave me a demo of the game, and wow, I gotta tell you guys, it looks incredible. Everyone wants to know we saw 20.
Look, everybody's here. All my friends. Why again? Ollie was freaking out. Finn was freaking out. TNT Time was freaking out. Cantith was freaking out. I was freaking out. You were freaking out for the rise. Cheru was freaking out. All the homies was here. Marine was freaking out. Oh, what a good time. Good times had by everyone. Nobody was sad on that day. Madge, you. Maulding. I'll never stop being late. Yeah, there it is. Your little mascot friend in your about section. What does that mean, by the way? Where did that character come from for you, Swan? That little angry emoticon. It's a self-portrait. No one was sad. Literally no one. Except for the Call of Duty developers. They were probably a little bit sad. But Christopher Judge just telling it how it is. You can't fault the man. I would have said it too were I in his shoes. The people's champion. pan to the audience was so fun. Everybody tugging at their shirt collar. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no. What did he say? What do we do? We're all games journalists. Are we allowed to look at this? He was so right, for he is. Screw Activision and their yearly releases. Getting worse and worse in quality. Same with EA. They're all part of the same problem. What a champ. I already liked the man, but now I love the dude. Fantastic. We gotta move this finger over a bit. Yoink. Finny, how are you, Finn? Last time we saw you, you were dead in Divinity Sin Original 2. I'm never gonna get the order of those words correctly. It's a long story. Still buried in papers? Were you buried in papers? I was dead in what? Divinity Original Sin 2. Was that the right order? Did I get it? Hold on, let me check. Divinity Original. I got it right. Divinity Original Sin 2. Divinity 2 Sin Original. Original Divinity Sin 2. One of them. Still dead. The cake was a momentary reprieve, a bit of soul-replenishing food, some ambrosia to sustain you. 2 papers due in 2 days? Ooh. Finn was dead in the tutorial, it's true. And we immediately thought of you. I don't know what that says about things in this neck of the woods. How come they always have two ends in there? What time is it? Oh, I've been going over accidentally. Whoops. I guess it's for the commission, so it does not even faze me. What is it? Call me on Discord so I can waste my entire day away and then pull double all-nighters to get all the work done. Thanks. Yeah, why don't you do that? Help the man out, why don't you? It's his last request. The least you could do is fulfill it. It's his dying wish. Make vague tweets about my guy. With some questionable tags in the mentions. What if he got the work done during the day and got to sleep at night? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Haven't you interacted with Zoomers enough? Sleep does not happen. I haven't slept today. It just doesn't work that way. Where's the hashtag student life now? I'm not even a student. I'm just irresponsible with my time. Ooh. This cake isn't even for a party. We're not even being filmed right now. This cake's for Cake Boss. Early 20s is the last time you can pull double all-nighters. After that, it's impossible. You almost pulled a single all-nighter. On Divinity. Are you EP? She shouldn't be. She said she slept for like 11 hours yesterday. So, like, what's the deal? Grandma. Don't call her a grandma. I had a reflex. My arm twitched. Don't do that. I did sleep 11 hours after Divinity. As the kids say, Giat, level 3 Rizzler? I fell asleep at 6 a.m. or p.m. This is an important distinction. I had a full day that day and then played Divinity all night. Yeah, yeah. When we say played, that is a generous interpretation of what occurred on screen that day. AM, oh boy. Renu, he's calling you, Swan. Pick up the phone. Do it. He called. Pick up the phone. It's rude to not answer. So about my guy. Oh. What's your stance? What do we gotta do to get you into this tea set? She told me to shut up. Rude. Oh my god. The man's trying to bestow upon you a gift. A family heirloom. Passed down from generation to generation. From his great-grandfather to his grandmother. Whoa, wait. Hold on. Caught myself there. Alright, let's hide the references and then see where we are. In terms of the line art, I think we're doing good. Commission is coming out all right after I fixed all of the janky proportions. Alright, that should be good for today, at least on stream. I'm going to do some stuff off so I can send Chris the progress report. And then we'll see what goes on. Actually, I want to fix this little bit here. Make the pants have some volume. Up near the top. Oh yeah, there was the third belt loop I wanted to include, and then I will end it all. I mean the stream. Although when I stop streaming, I do disappear from your consciousness, and when that happens, am I even truly alive? That's a question for later, because I'm going away. Your object permanence is about to be tested. Thank you all for stopping by. Tomorrow, same stuff. For the weekdays up until Saturday, at which point, we will be engaging in hand-to-hand combat with Laxasia, the greatest woman to ever be constructed from a pile of bolts. Thank you for streaming. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for streaming. Yeah. Always. I need your views so I can get emotes, and in return, you already know what you get, so I don't have to keep explaining it. And without further ado, bye-bye.